Yeah, okay, I can. Okay, cool. Yep. Then let's go. Let's try to start this. So yeah, this is the illustration that my cousin made. It's called Highlight, and I think it's a really cool concept. So um, um, I think there's some room for interpretation in this piece, and I have an idea in my head already about how I want to do this. So for the battery, I'll just use a boolean to cut out the stomach area, and I'll make the battery. And for the wires, I think I'll go for some neon sort of lights. I think that could be really cool, and we'll see what we'll do about the hands and the feet later. But I think that's like a place to start. And yeah, I put on 4 hours for this stream, so I'm not sure if it will take that long, but that's at least, let's call this highlight. The time I'll put into this today. And let's see if we can make an NFT at the end of the day. So I always like to start with the box, just to write the name in and see how that goes. And I love using caps lock for this. That's just my kind of style and preference. And I started to write Genesis 3D toy on the side of the box. I think that's something I can do, because I think I was the first to make this, and I'm trying to brand it as the kind of first yeah, Genesis 3D toy. So that's why I do that. So yeah, let's see. I've also decided to make this more realistic, so it's actually readable by a QR or like that scanner thing. Yeah, so let's start with this guy and change some materials. So these are my node setup for like a standard kind of scratched kind of plastic material, and I'm not sure if it's going to be steel or plastic, but I think this one can reflect quite good with the neon lights that I'll be making. Let's see if it can look, how it will look in metallic. So cool to see the process, thanks. And right now I'm using the new Blender 3.0, so it has this cycles X, so it's really fast at rendering, which is really cool. There's no denoising on this even, so that's kind of insane. And yeah, let's just start with the, oh, did we just crash? Oof. Okay, no, okay, we're good. It's the graphics card had a little bit of an issue there. We'll just start this over again. If it doesn't really work using the 3.0, I'll just go back to 2.92. But yeah, so I think the first thing I'll do is just to start with the battery, and in order to do that I'll put the cursor to the middle of this object, and I'll make a cube and kind of see how that will fit in this guy. think that will do it, and I'll just add a modifier to this one. A boolean. So if I hide this right now, you can see there's a cutout and it's not super clean. Oh, that's wrong. This one. So let's see if we can change it somewhere where it's a little bit better geometry. That works quite good. I think that's actually quite nice. Yeah, for sure, this works. And might need to put it a little bit to the right, actually. That works just as well. So the edges here are a bit jagged, but I'll worry about that later. And we have to make the battery. So let's see. Images now you got into the T-space settings. I saw somewhere I started with a school project. Yeah, so this actually all started as a school project, and that's why I started in the first place, basically, because I wanted to, for my bachelor, I wanted to do something I could really like dig my teeth into and have fun along the way with. But then yeah, it just really escalated, and so now it's still a school project because I'm finishing it off actually as we speak. I think this might be the final design I do before I have my delivery, which is in 9 days. So but yeah, this started as a school project, and right now I'm just making the battery, and I'm thinking I'll find an image of a battery online, and I'll show how you can like steal textures from images. Battery. Let's see. Okay, I think I actually found a really good image. Yeah, I did. Oh, I'm not gonna save this as a there we go. Let's see. What are you studying? Media design? No, I'm actually studying graphic design. So this has not too much to do with graphic design, except this is basically toy design, but the whole like concept thing, that's a lot to do with graphic design and the packaging design on these things. So for my bachelor, I'm doing packaging design and brand identity with the whole Rude Boys brand, with the logos and the website that I'm working on, and stuff like that. So kind of had to fit it into the graphic design what's it called, study, the graphic design study, basically. But so yeah, I found a good image online, and I want to make this battery. Thanks, man. Thanks for that. I want to make this yeah, really accurate to a battery, and I found this image right here. Let's see, this one, and I think that will work pretty good. So if I go into edit mode, and I'll project this from view, and I can go into the UV editing, and I can scale this up, and you can see as I scale it up, it projects this image directly onto the cylinder, so we can get a pretty good looking battery already, which I think is pretty cool. Okay, so somebody are asking if there's a risk in making an NFT if it costs a lot to put it out, and there's certainly a risk if you like, in order to get sales, you don't know if it will sell, but that's like the same with art. You know, art supplies, they cost a lot of money as well, so, and you might not sell your art, so, but yeah, there's certainly a risk if you don't want to lose your money. But I think the most important thing is to do it for kind of fun, and then the money will come eventually. If you have fun with it and you make a product that people like, I think the money will come eventually. Hey Assassin, this is one of my biggest collectors, if I believe, if that's the right guy. So shout out to him. But yeah, for this one, let's see. This image has some data to it, and I'll use a color ramp and drag this image in here. Okay, so we can, I think what's white will become, or lighter will become, more metallic if I put this into the metallic aspect. Yeah, so that's actually looking pretty nice. Let's see. Yeah, it looks pretty good. And if you turn down the roughness, you can see it even more. But for the roughness, I want an image texture with some scratches on there, and not too much, but just a little bit. By the way, is my sound all right? And can you hear the music that I'm listening to? I'm just curious. What were I going to look for? Yeah, I was going to look for the scratches. And here they are. There is sound in the background, but I can't tell what the music is. Okay. Do you guys want the music a bit louder? Or do you just want to hear me? Okay, I think that's nice. If you just want to hear me, that's good. That's good. You can listen to your own music, I guess. So I think this battery is looking pretty worn, but pretty good already. Might be a bit too much metallic. So if I turn that down, this might be a little bit better actually. And for these batteries as well, I think on the top they go in a bit and up like that. And we can make this another material, just a basic metallic material. I don't want to bevel those, but these ones. That looks pretty good. Okay, I know it's the only way in Blade to create such good surface textures like that. I think you should learn a bit of nodes if you want, you know, scratches and stuff like this. However, I know there are some add-ons, and I started using them when I first learned Blender in order to get some kind of nice materials going. But if you learn this, you can learn like nodes in just watch a couple of tutorials. You can learn them pretty good in like a week, I think. So if you do that, you should be good to make things like this. This is like really basic. You can just see the node setup on this is like 4 different things plugged into this principle. It's really basic. Yeah, and I'm not really good at nodes, or I can do them okay, but I think there's some really good YouTubers. I think I forgot actually his name. I'll let you know some good node tutorials. But I know Ducky, at least he makes some good stuff. I used a lot of his tutorials, so I can recommend that. Okay, so this is the process right now. I think this looks pretty good with the battery. And I'm gonna parent it, because if I don't parent it, it'll just spin without the battery in there. So Control P to parent an object, and it's basically like gluing something to another object, basically. So now they go like that, but also this cube with the boolean. I might just apply the modifier already. And I can just delete this. Yeah, I think that works. And I know for this part right here, I want some kind of circuitry, some metallic bits to connect to the wires. I think that can be kind of cool. And we might get some backlights behind here as well. Let's see. Yeah, this is just one face, so this is the issue right here, by the way. If I take this one. Oh no. No. That looks bad. I'm not sure how to fix this properly right now. Yeah, we'll figure that out later. But yeah, I think if I just apply an emission texture to this this face right here, we can get some pretty cool looking red light in the background here. If I do like this, and let's just save before I switch over to the render view. I think there's quite a lot for my PC right now with the stream and the renders. I'm not sure. It looks a bit lame. No, let's scratch that. I'll figure out some better way to do it. Might be if I just put some lights on the back of this, and it will kind of reflect more naturally. Yeah, that looks kind of nice. We can tweak this a bit more later. Yeah, nodes are, they can be a bit complicated, but I don't think you should be like intimidated by it. It's not that hard really. It's all just basically an understanding of a few different rules, and you'll get it. Sounds more complicated than it is. It's like, I don't know how to knit, but I think knitting looks really complicated, but I'm sure if you just go ahead and do it, you'll learn it quite fast. Yeah, I can for sure stream some gaming in the future. I think that'd be kind of a fun thing to do. I think so. Perhaps play some games with some of you guys. Just get the bottom tab as well. I know there's basically not a tab on the bottom, but or there's a tiny one. Okay, let's work on these wires and these tabs. I think for this I'll just use a plane for the tabs. And I'll just extrude this top part and give it a bit of a bevel. Control Shift B is to bevel just like points or vertices. What games do you play? Actually, I haven't played games in a really long time, so but if I were to play something right now, I think I would play some Call of Duty, perhaps some Warzone. I think that could be fun. Okay, let's do this properly. Okay, you'll join Warzone. That's nice to hear. We can do that sometime, I think. I'll probably announce it somewhere whenever I'll do it. I think this will work quite nice. We'll have to add some solidify modifiers to this. I think that works nice. So if we get one there, I'm not sure if I should have it on these sides or in like another area. Yeah, there is actually a Discord server. I think you can just find it if you. It should be like in the bottom of this website, rudeboys.io. It's the website I'm working on with some really talented web developers. But if you scroll to the bottom of that website, I think there's like a link to my Discord. Okay. Yeah, let's go. Let's change the material of this ones. Always name your materials. That's something I can be better at. This one's called metal. And this one's called light. Oh, okay, the link is expired. I'll just send the link right here, actually. Invite people. Edit invite link. Never. No limit. I think this link should work. But thanks for letting me know that I have to put it to permanent. I'll be sure to update that on the website as well. Okay, so we got the tabs in, we got the battery, and let's get some of these wires going. Always remember to save as well. So right now I'm just putting the wire to the smiley face. This reminds me of that Love, Death, Robots logo for that show coming to Netflix, and I saw season 1. It was really good. That's actually some huge inspiration for learning yourself some 3D software as well. There are some really cool ideas and concepts in that show. So this smiley face right here, I might pull up a picture of a smiley face and kind of give it that classic smiley face look, but we'll see about that when that time comes. And so this looks really kind of whack, but it'll work for now. Let's see. If you go to geometry and you press is it here, depth, and you can just turn that up. You kind of extrude the curve. I think that looks really cool. And so this will eventually be the kind of light wire thing. And what I'll do is I'll name this, I'll just make a new collection actually called wires, because I'll make this one the glass tubing, and I'll make a copy of it and call this outer neon. I'll make another copy and call this inner neon, because so let's hide the glass thing. Let's make this a bit smaller and hide this, and then we'll take the inner neon and make that even smaller. Like that. And the reason for this is let's first just add the glass material. I think this is kind of a glass material kind of thing. Yeah, and this has the IOR of 3,333, which is for water, but we want for glass, which is about 4,5. And then for the second tube, we want a, let me just call this glass. For this outer neon tube, we want a volume, because inside of neon tubes there's like a lot of gases, and that's a good way to do it with a volume. So let's see, principal volume, and let's just give this color, and then density, I think we can turn that down, and emission strength, let's see, let's go into cycles here. So perhaps we have to put the density up. Oh yeah, I know why it's not lightning, it's there in the volume. So if you turn the density down and the... Huh. Why is this not working? Oh, there we go. No. This is really weird. Perhaps it doesn't work in the new render. In 2.0. Oh, yeah, it might not work. Let me actually open. That's really weird. It's just all black. Let me save this and open it in Blender 2.9. Shit. Okay, let's see. Open. It hasn't actually launched. It's just like a test website, but it will launch really soon. What did I call this project? Y or something? Totally forgot. Let's see. Thanks. What did I call that? Highlight. That's what it was called. I'm not sure if I can open it in an earlier version, so let's see. Okay, it's here. Okay, that works. Yeah, okay, so it actually doesn't work yet in 3.0, so yeah. Thanks, by the way. Yeah, I think the website is something that should have come a long time ago, actually. So I'm really glad it's up and running. This emission strength I'll have to turn kind of way up. Or this outer glow can be kind of subtle. But for the inner neon, we'll have to make it a bit brighter. Make a copy of this and let's give it a bit of a brighter emission color and some more strength as well. Any Rude Labs piece in the works? Yeah, actually there might be. I'm kind of working on a little bit of a project called I'm not working, I've just been playing with the idea of something called Flesh and Flowers, which would be just like basically monsters and flowers combined, and it's going to be really gory but like kind of catch all the beautiful aspects of nature, and I think that can be really cool. So and that might be for Rude Labs. So this neon light kind of looks pretty good, I think. Only thing is we can make it more red to fit the illustration a bit better. Might be a bit too pink. Yeah, I think that kind of looks nice. Have you tried making any architecture in Blender before? I've made a tiny bit, but I haven't done too much of it. But my friend Ludwig, he's like studying architecture, and he uses Blender a lot for it. And yeah, he's really inspiring, and I find the architectural aspect of things to be really interesting. So I want to get better at making kind of like spaces where I place my stuff, because right now a lot of it is just in the dark. Okay, so we got this mouth thing going. It needs to be tweaked and to be a lot better, but right now I think that works. Yeah, and this is why it's nice to have it's hard to these volumes don't render too good in Eevee, so that's why my screen turned all white. So what we're gonna do right now is copy this, just place it right here, and I'll tweak it to where we need it to be. And I think this will look nice if I take it around the surface. Of this rude boy, and it will just go along here and into here. I think that will be really good. So right now I'm just placing this wire along the head where I feel it should fit. På HK tror jeg de lærer mye 3ds Max og Maya, ikke så mye Blender, men jeg vet et par som går der som bruker mye Blender personlig, som liker det bedre. Så, men det er også forskjell på fagskole og bachelor. Hvis du går fagskolen tror jeg du står mer fritt, så jeg vet ikke hva du har søkt på, men uansett lykke til da. This might look pretty cool, and let's just make a quick X in this face. And what I'm actually going to try to do is to mirror this later and just put it on the other side. That might save us quite a bit of time. Thanks for the kind compliment on the attention to detail. I appreciate that. That's something I really have considered, is like, yeah, the detail I put into things. I think that's like what really can make or break a piece. If there's kind of like a tiny story behind it, and you can tell it by like scratches or a sticker or something like that. That's something that really I find interesting. Okay, so what might be cool is actually, because this is a child's drawing, this is like a child's drawing, so it might be cool if the wires are a bit jagged and look like a child kind of made it, but in a really professional way. I think that could be something quite fun. So but we'll experiment with that and see how it goes. Remember to save always. Oh, the guy who drew this is actually my cousin. He's 10 years old, but I'm sure I could do something fun for him. But yeah, I don't think officially he'll get a cut, but I'll make sure to get him something nice when I visit him. He lives in the USA, so if I press S, X and -1, that should just scale it on the X-axis, and I can just move it so it fits. But that looks a bit weird. I don't know. Let's have to rotate it. Oh, did not mean to do that. Okay, let's see. Yeah, this works, I think, as a base point, and I can just adjust it manually. Yeah, this one should be like this. If my graphic design study was a good study, the thing is, I didn't go the HK way, the Högskolan Christiana. I searched for a bachelor in graphic design on Westerdals, which is like the older school that was bought up by Høgskolen Christiania, and so I'm really happy with the Westerdals, but I can't really tell you guys what I think about Christiania. Because I don't know if it's good or not, but I think it's probably okay. I don't know why this was so hard to fit perfectly. Whatever, this works, and I'll just tweak it. Oh, now I know. I had the origins turned on a bit wrong. What I'm going to do when I finish college, I'm going to travel the world, and for like, I think I'm leaving in September, and I'm going to travel for a while. But before that, I got an exhibition coming up, like an art show, which would be really cool. So I'm going to work towards that once I'm finished with my bachelor. Did I use a lot of 3D graphics on my project in school? Like, I started with this 1.5 years ago, almost 2 years, like relatively soon. So to a degree, I used more and more 3D graphics in my schoolwork, but not too much, because yeah, I don't know, not too much. I would do it more if I yeah, if the like tasks would fit it. I think when you have like typography and you're supposed, it's like you don't really work in 3D. You can make some really cool typography in 3D, but that's not what they were looking for. So, but I used it whenever I felt it was fitting. I actually don't know. Thanks for yeah, my diploma. I hope I get it. I'll finish my bachelor in 8 days. But if I'm inspired by Kid Robot or Bear Bricks, I don't know Kid Robot, but and I know Bear Bricks. They're kind of cool, but I haven't been really too inspired by those when it comes to the Rude Boys. The thing that kind of inspired these were like the pop vinyl figures. You know, the Funko Pops. That's something that inspired me. Just as like a toy aspect, but I didn't want to knock the what's it called, the packaging directly from them as well. But the packaging was really inspired by the Funko Pops. And this guy that I'm making right here, I don't really know the inspiration for it, but obviously some kind of toy, almost like a teddy bear. If you look at it, it's really cute, and it should be basically a teddy bear, like the whole body. So if I were to make some ears, it would be a really cool cute looking teddy bear. So, but yeah. Thanks a lot. Yeah, the Funko, the box is really inspired by that. But that's why I made like three faces on the packaging, and did some round corners and stuff like that to kind of break a bit away from the Funko Pop box. But yeah, of course I gotta give them some credits for their box. I think it would be really oh man. I think it'd be really fun to have one of those tabs like this down here as like a sort of tongue piece to connect the wire to. Here's a link to a YouTube video. I don't know what that is. Let's click on it.
Voiceovers are harder than I thought. To start off, delete the default cube and add a code with only 3 sides.
Okay, there's some sort of tutorial. Let's get chat up again. Okay, so this is where we are at right now. We're about an hour in. It takes time, for sure. But that looks kind of cool actually, and it really looks like the child drawing gets more and more, yeah, into 3D. I haven't looked too much into the Meebits project, but I saw the avatars and I think they look kind of cool. I like them perhaps more than CryptoPunks because they're 3D and they look a bit like higher quality. But the CryptoPunks are obviously OG though. What I'm doing right now is just making that square thing. That's in the illustration. There's like some square stuff. I'm not sure if I like that or not. Might be. What do you think? I have not seen the rarest one. Feel free to send a link to that one. Okay, thanks. I'll look into that video later. I'm rendering my own little toy right now. It will take 4 hours. That's fun. Memes are interesting. The desiccated and the animal and skull are next level, but mainly common, not distinct, like wide gulf between common and ultra rare. Not much in between. Oh, okay. Cool. Okay, so this is the rarest one. Oh wow, that's actually really sick looking. Man, that's really cool. Wow, I'd love to have that one. So, are the Meebits, can you use them as avatars in a game or something? Or is that just... my thoughts on it? They look like avatars for a game. There are only 5 which have that trait. Wow, but that's super dope though. That's really actually inspiring. Might make something fun from that. Inspiration right there. Keep going hard to drop and grow. I'm impressed. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, so let's see if I can use this tab right here for like the tongue piece to connect the wire somehow. I'll have to figure this out. I'm not sure about this. Yeah, okay, so you get the wireframe and animation. Okay, that's really dope. playable 3D space, it's obvious they may go there. You do 2D as well, light drawings, like to sketch or to paper first. I rarely sketch a project on paper first, but I often sketch like ideas that I have in my head, and I've done some painting and a lot of illustration before. Flex in years time as the next generation of decision makers are all still at school and grew up playing Minecraft. Yeah, I think the Meebits will be really popping for sure. I'd like to get one, but they're really expensive, and I don't think, I'm not sure. Would I put my money there? I'm not sure. Maybe. Okay, so let's take these two and copy them and call them left outer neon, and then either one of these right outer neon, and then hide these inner neon. I think I called this right how it was left, but that doesn't really matter. And just like that, I'll copy these once more and just call it glass left neon and glass right neon. Okay, gotta keep our tongue straight for this one. Let's see. Yeah, so these ones scale up a bit like that, perhaps to 0.037. Let's just copy this and put that in here. So these are going to get the glass material. Materials. Okay. Started watching your Insta, which inspired me to make some toys. We have some new SLA 3D printed works. I'm waiting to print the models as I make them. Oh, okay, that's really cool. Getting your 3D stuff into physical is really amazing. How about Kutman? Okay, so someone's saying it would be cool with some wires that would be like sparking on the arms. So that can be a really cool idea for sure. And we'll see if we get some time for it. Maybe we can do something in the back, which would be like a really subtle detail. But the yeah, let's see what we can do. And these ones. Where did I put this other one? There we go. This will be a bit bigger as well. How big is this one? 0.24. Might have to put my glasses on. Oh shit. I think we can just put this ×2 because it was, yeah. And so the question now is this the right color? I think this should be another material. It should be the neon number 1. Materials. And right now, yeah, okay, I gotta tweak this one's. What we're thinking about right now. Yeah, gotta give it other neon material like that and copy this once more. Okay, someone's sending me. I'll look at your artwork in a second. My critiques are kind of harsh though, if I don't like it. So that's just something I'm saying beforehand. I'm sure it's nice. Let's see. Get this glass material going. There we go. So this is looking kind of nice, I think. I might not like this thing down here, but we'll work that out. Okay, I'll look at the Instagram post here. Okay, this is really good though. Yeah, I wish I could get it like larger on my screen. But I love the like minimal look. It's like really. There we go. Yeah, this is really nice. Some nice basic materials. Yeah, that's cool. And I can see the sketch before, and that's really good. And the interpretation from the sketch to the 3D thing, that's really good. Yeah, that's a great job actually. Really nice. It's like this. Okay, let's. I can't share it from my. I'll drop a follow for this one. Thanks, man. That's cool. You got some awesome stuff here as well. Yeah, this is dope. I love the combination of the illustration in the back. So this is really cool. Great job, and it's unique as well. That's awesome. I got some chocolate. Hope the eating sounds not too loud. Yeah, have a good one, man. I'll be streaming some more, for sure. Different stuff. So yeah, and I'm recording this as well, so I'll upload it to YouTube. Thanks. Okay, so I'm thinking about how I want to do this. I think for the ends we need to have some tabs for the eyes, and I don't like this, but perhaps oh, yeah, perhaps we could make it cry, but I don't think I will, because I want like a generally happy vibe, and I don't want that sadness vibe, so I won't do that. Yeah, this principal volume doesn't really work that well in Eevee. It's yeah, it doesn't really work that well. That's why I'm in cycles for this. Yeah, we gotta make some kind of caps or ends for these neon things. Extrude faces along normals, perhaps. Yeah, this is something like this should work. Let's actually, yeah, no, let's not add a bevel modifier, let's just do it. I'm thinking I should perhaps texture this before I move it around. However, I know I can move it around and texture it later as well. Yeah, let's just get a feel for it since I'm in the mode right here. And yeah, of course, feel free to come with some ideas if you have some. Love to get them. Yeah, that looks cool. I think I'll ditch this tab right here and just go for this one. Are you studying dual? If yes, what's your partner company? I don't know what that means if I'm studying dual. I don't have any like companies that I work with. Yeah, so this is how this looks like in Eevee, basically. At least for me, I don't know why it does that, but I think it's because the brightness is way too bright in the principled volume. That's why it goes like that. Yeah, this looks kind of cool actually. I'm really liking this. I think what would be really cool is if these are some kind of spacers, and we could have like a glass thing that covers this again, so it's like a neon sign. So this, if I would take just this, let's see, and duplicate it and split it, so we can just go like this. And if this thing were like sticking out a bit more, much. But yeah, I think that can be pretty cool. Oh yeah, I'm digging this already. So if we go to this one and add the glass material, oh, let's see. This is cool. Wow. Just like that, and then we go here. This also gives some space for a sticker, to attach a sticker to this kind of glass surface. I think that can be really cool. So let's give them the metal material. Thanks. By the way, welcome to the stream, everyone who's here. I don't know how many who's in here, but welcome either way. Yeah, this looks good, if I'm honest. This glass looks a bit boring, so we need some scratches in it. And for this process, I just used an image texture and I put it into the roughness. And I got a pretty good scratch right here. So this is how the scratch looks. And with the things that are grayer are more, or darker are more shiny, and the white things stand out. So if we add a color ramp, we can make it more shiny and more grainy at the same time. And we could also add like a bump so it sticks out a bit, so that the glass is a bit like three-dimensional. But I'm not sure if that's something I want to do or not. And I think this metal things, I want it a bit darker. And yeah, this glass, of course, I need to add a solidify modifier to it. And let's add a bevel as well. Let's move this a bit closer. this piece needs to go out as well. Hey Scarborough. Yeah, this is my first stream actually. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it, and I'd love any feedback that you guys can give me on how I can make this better. But yeah, this glass plane looks really good, I think. Let's just let's see. Yeah. This looks nice. So it's getting somewhere. I need to figure out what to do with these arms and legs. I think we'll have to use some sort of a gradient texture perhaps. Yeah, I sculpted this figure myself, yeah. I'll need to parent everything. Yeah, I sculpted it, and I can show you guys quickly the technique that I used to do this. I just made a cube and I subdivided it quite a bit, and then I went in edit mode and I started like extruding things and looping them a bit, and that way you can like suddenly have a foot. So this is like how I sculpted it. Of course I used some more time than just this, but you can see you can really get some quick and weird geometry with this method. Just scale it on the x-axis as well, and you can get some really weird looking ass kind of creature. But yeah, that's basics of how I made that character. How did you get that box around it in edit mode? Okay, I think it's just the view mode that I'm in, and I made the cube, and I press Ctrl 1 to subdivide it up to like 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then yeah, chair boy. And then in edit mode the box is just there by itself. But yeah, let's see how to do this. I think I'll just do it kind of quick and dirty. And we'll have some make sure I get the right I think this is one taller, yeah. Here, let's just see where this so okay, nice. These blue lines, they're like seams that comes when you kind of cut or separate something. I don't really, I think it's like I can try to get it to come to show how to do it later. But it's basically I'll show you once I'm done with this. And I'll just assign a new material to these things. So these blue lines, they're basically like, yeah, it's like the edge, so it's like separated. And what it does is it allows you to kind of choose just that one side of it. So if I go in here and I press L, I just select that one thing. I don't select the whole object, if that makes sense. I think you can get it if you like go to split. I'm not sure. No, I think it's mark seam or something. It should be somewhere. I don't remember how to do it right now, but yeah. There should be like a select. I think if you press F3 and mark seam. Okay, now it became red, but I think it's like basically the same thing. Anyways, this boy got some boots and gloves right now, and let's make them a metallic red. I think that would look really cool. Yeah, this works. And make it a bit darker. But for these things, I think we should have like some indicator here around the legs and arms. So I know what we'll do. I'll make a circle, and I'll use a mirror modifier for this one. Yeah. However, this is not right. I wanted to make a curved circle. And I hope I can use a mirror modifier as well. Yeah. And this is to yeah, make some neon lights around the edges of the shoes and gloves area. Wow, I just got a pretty good idea, I think, to put the original, to put this, make this into like a sticker and put it on the glass thing. I think that could be really fun. Like an homage to the creator of the idea. Let's see. Okay, like that. So these are inner legs and arms. And we'll give these the neon material. That's the wrong material, this one. And then I'll just duplicate this, call this outer arms and legs, and we'll make it a bit bigger. think this should be, if we're doing the same as the other ones, this should be 0.24 and this should be 0.12. Yeah, that's looking nice actually. Pretty cool. And then just duplicate this once more and call this glass arms and legs. And we'll do this a bit bigger and give it the glass material. If you have any questions or something, guys, just feel free to ask them and I'll try to reply and answer as good as I can. Just make an Instagram story as well. Okay. I wonder if I can change the... Do you think that Rarible is the best platform for people to try to get into creating NFTs? When it comes to the aspect of just creating an NFT, I think Rarible is a really solid option because it just basically makes it for you whenever you upload your files. But in order to sell, I'm not sure. I got in kind of early in like January, not that early even, but the market was completely different then, so it's hard for me to answer that properly, I think. But Rarible is a great platform. Yeah, so right now I'm actually home. This is not my studio. I can show you, like, so I put this up, this wall. This is a painting. This is like my living room area. So I'm home right now because got some issues with the internet at work, and they couldn't get new internet before tomorrow, so I had to move home in order to get this stream going. And because I'm writing my bachelor, I'll just stay home for the rest of the week, and I'll move out on Monday or Tuesday or something. So yeah, I'll definitely get some streams going on out there as well. It's really fun, like, talking to you guys and interacting. So that's, yeah, I enjoy this. I'm gonna put this stream in my Discord chat as well. Oh, 25 viewers, that's actually really good. That's nice. Boom. Yeah, so I think this can be a really fun project with minting this and doing everything in just one sitting. So I'm getting reasonably happy right now to like where the concept of this whole piece is. And now it's just a matter of figuring out some more stuff to go into it. And I think I'll have to get some loops around these wires. And get the geometry of things right. I think if I put this outside here, that should be kind of realistic, with it like pushing down the wire. And this battery, I think, oh, perhaps it should light up. Yeah, I think I'll drop this today in a limited amount. I think so. I think that'll be really fun. There's a long time since I dropped anything, so yeah. Let's see. Yeah, let's just go in on this battery and yeah, going to, no, I need to be in this view. Oh yeah, I can do that. Maybe add some outlet plugs on the fingers. Perhaps we can have let's do it. Let's be a bit childish and add an outlet right here. I think that's fun. Yeah, we gotta have some fun with it. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah. I think if we do the light on this battery like blue or something, it will kind of stand out a bit. Yeah, I think that's nice actually. So yeah. So fun emojis in chat. Okay. Yeah, let's make this plug. Perhaps it should just hang a bit down, being a bit saggy. I think that could be really fun. Yeah, okay, I'm enjoying myself too much right now. This is going to be great. I'm considering if it should be like a wire hanging down, or if it should be more like a thicker cable. I think we'll go for the wire. It's a bit subtle. Don't these things have like outlet on the butt? Gotta have the, I know the difference between an outlet and an inlet, but I don't know which is which. I think the outlet is the cable that is the inlet the thing that you stick in, and the outlet is the cable that's, I'm not sure. Aren't these things like a bit jagged like this? We call the outlet what's in the wall, and the plug is the cable. Oh, okay. Yeah, then let's make a plug coming out from here, and perhaps if we decide to, we can have an outlet on the back, or just like a charging port, something like that. I think think that could be really fun. I'm gonna have another piece of this chocolate. This is really nice. It's chocolate with some mango flavor. All right. The outlets in Norway are different from the outlets in the USA, but I think we can make an American outlet for this one, because my cousin, he lives in the USA as well. I'm not sure if I remember correctly, but I think this is... In Norway they're round, but I think in the US they're like square. Never seen Rude Boys in this angle before. I guess you haven't. A few have. I think this is like the American thing. And do you have 2 or 3? Do the British have 3? The Americans have 2? Okay, in use how we call it, for grounding. It's an extra one. Yeah. I know grounding. Yeah, it's like when you connect it to like the earth, so that it's like a safety measure, I think. But should we go for 3? Is that like more fun? Yeah, I like having 3 actually. It looks like a face. Oh man, I'm having too much fun with this. Yeah, this is really fun. What? Yeah, that's good. Lol, awesome, thanks. Yeah, Def 3, that's fun. I like this. And I know for the top of this thing, it's like a... I think this is also something to consider when like doing 3D artwork, and any kind of artwork is like value for time spent. I'm not sure. I think this is okay, but I'm gonna add some perhaps unnecessary details. But that's what I like to do. There we go, cylinder. It doesn't need to be perfect. I think it's okay if it's like a bit jagged, but I know I've seen some cables and they're like, they have like some stuff that goes like out on the cable, like a rubber piece to kind of make sure that the cable doesn't just break. Oh shit. So these will take and extrude. Yeah, that looks like a outlet sort of thing. Yeah, that's nice. Let's add a curve this here. But now it's just make the cable long enough so it swings and plugs. Yeah, I don't. That's a really fun idea, but I don't think we have time for that today. And it would perhaps be overdoing it. But that's a really fun idea. Kudos for being creative on that one. I know my friend Torger, he would definitely do it. He's crazy like that. I think we'll just have this basically connect here. And I'll have like an outlet on the back. I think that'll be good. Let's play poker after the stream, you and me, heads up for 1 ETH. I haven't actually played that much poker, so I would be in a really bad spot. There's this song about playing poker with Willie Nelson. I think you should listen to that one. What's it called? Willie got me stoned. This one. Check this out. This is really fun. I'm gonna have a listen to it right now. Okay, this needs to be centered. That sounds ideal for you. Let's do it. Oof, man, you're gonna kill me. Okay, let's see. The wire, let's go. Yeah. Perhaps it shouldn't be connected, perhaps it should just be what happened there? I can't get into edit mode. What? Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's better. We'll add this thing. here as well. Yeah. Pretty boy Olav. Hey man. Okay, so this is let's see if we can animate this quick. That would be fun. I think we could just cheat it a bit and put this down. If I just scale this one. And then I extrude this just down like this, so it's not too much. Because then if I move this down, oh, P, Alt P, clear parent. Thank you. Genius slow, that's so sick. Okay, thank you. So if I just put this down right here, yeah, that can be animated. Yeah, that's gonna work just fine. I think for this piece right here, let's put it all out a bit more. Yeah, we need like a sort of a square thing to like, so it feels like it's attached. Hey Nick, by the way, welcome to the stream. All right. I think we need a switch on this guy. My poor cousin who drew this illustration. Man, it got kind of perverted. But I think it's just all just fun. I think he would love it actually. I think so. So let's see if I can join the. Is there some modifiers? Let's see. No. Yeah, let's apply that. So let's join these. Oh, let's save as well. Control J. Okay. Switch on the back. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. I'll have the outlet here, and we can have a switch as well. Or we could have a switch just right here next to the thing. That could be fun. Okay, let's see. I and then location, and then and then let's see. So we just add the keyframe for the location here, and then let's see. For half the animation, we'll have it down here, and then we'll just copy this one and put it back here. So now it's going up and down. Yeah, that's fine. That's really subtle, so you probably won't notice it too much. And I like that. Control P, object transform. So now it goes down and it goes up. That's funny. Yeah, so it's looking already kind of different from my cousin's concept, but it's not too different. And I think this is a really fun, subtle detail. Let me post this up on Instagram for a minute. It looks really good. Thanks. Okay, let's see. So this one should be black. Just call it like black rubber or something. Black wire. I always remember to save. I think this will look good. This one should also. This one should have the black wire as well. And these other things should have something else. But that's figure that out later. I know these plugs down here should have the metal. I think this should just be like some light gray stuff. I think that works pretty good. Same with this one. Let's call this light gray plus So if we drag this color into alpha, it should be transparent, yeah. And now we can just, oh, that was subdivide this. Yeah, this is images as planes, yeah. One of the standard add-ons for Blender, and I can highly recommend everybody just get that every time they reinstall Blender. It's really a really nice tool. I enjoy it really much. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta know when's enough, and I don't think that's a detail I have to worry about. So like that, and then this will be a lovely sticker. Perhaps it should be on the side, because there might be too much going on in the front. We'll find that out. So whenever I make a sticker, I just add I subdivide it a lot, so there's a lot of geometry, a lot of points, and then I add this shrink wrap modifier, and I just stick it to whichever surface I want it on. And that's how you get a sticker, basically. But might be too much going on in the front. So let's see. So I might just move it to the side. It looks kind of nice how it's breaking up with the neon right here, but I'm not sure. We'll just leave it as is for now. But yeah, that's due to change, I guess. Okay. So I think once we add the switch, perhaps it will be on the back, or right here next to the plug. No, it will go in the back. I know why it will go in the back. That's something for. That's funny. Okay. Okay. Yeah, let's make the outlet thing. Oh. Let's go. There. Let's add a cylinder. Of course, there's got to be 2 outlets for this guy. Yeah, that works. And yeah, let's add the boolean modifier and take away one of those, and we'll add another boolean and we'll take away the other, and that works really good. So I'll just apply that instantly. Need to change up this music. There, it looks pretty good. And we need to add the things from this thing, so I'll just duplicate those and I'll split them, and we need to rotate them. Object set origin 90 degrees like this and like this. And let's add another modifier. Let's get the boolean going and let's see if this works as nice as I wanted to. Yeah, that's really good. Nice. Okay, happy with that one. All right. Yep, that works nice. By the way, if any of you have any like nice music suggestions, just feel free to drop them. I'm kind of into like some sort of low-key house music at the time, so if anybody got some good stuff, I'd love to hear it. Resonance by Home. Yeah, I know that song. That's a good one. That's the song that everybody loves. Why I'm not using Bluetooth add-ons? I just haven't. There's no reason for me not to use it. I just haven't basically. I know one of my favorite guys, and he's the one who actually came up with the neon way that I'm using for the neon lights. Ian Hubert, he used the Bull tool a lot, so I don't know why I'm not using it. I just haven't tried it out. Father Ocean, Ben Holmer. Okay, is that on Spotify? I'm not sure. I'll look it up. Yeah, okay, this one. have a listen right now. Thanks. Turn up the volume a bit. Let me know if it's too loud for you guys. Oh shit. Lo-fi, okay, cool. I'll listen to some lo-fi. It's been so many rainy days here in Norway right now, so I listened to it that one day there it was like rainy, but now kind of there's too much rain, so I don't want to get in that lo-fi mood all the time, you know. I love some sunny music. Alright, but I think we're getting somewhere. I haven't listened to much that French house, but I've listened to some of it and I really like it, so hit me with a song. I really think we're getting somewhere with this one. I'll have to make the switch as well. Music sounds better with you. Okay. Yeah, okay. I'm queuing that right now. All right. For this one, I'll just scale and I'll insert this face. Extrude this a bit, bevel it. And now I need to make the switch. I have a song that's really good. It's called Touch by Hybrid Minds. It's really good. That's my favorite song at the moment. Liquid DNB. I'll cue Liquid DNB as well. Now I'm listening to Stardust. The other song was really chill. Liquid DNB. Is that for drums and bass? That's what it stands for. Yeah, okay, yeah. There's like send a good oh, okay. Feel free to send a good song from the liquid drums and bass genre. Alright, I'll add some bevel to this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to remove these faces. And I'm going to add a solidify modifier to this. And I'll apply this. Oh, that's the wrong. Wrong order. No. Yeah, there we go. And I'll extrude this. So if I put a light behind this, it should get like that really like it's molded plastic. So I'll do that actually. The best way to do it, I think, is if you just duplicate this and then just move them somewhere and scale them individually like this. Yeah. And then we'll add the light material. That one, and add just a new subsurface red plastic material to the other one. And so when this is in yeah, that looks pretty good. However, this light is way too bright. And it doesn't even need to be red. There we go. That's a switch. And we even got this tiny plastic mold there. The music sounds better with you. No, it's pretty good. I like it. It's relaxing, but it is repetitive though. Now the switch is working. Let's make this the light gray plastic. And see if it should be here or on the back, but I think it will be on the back. Yeah, it's not so clear right here, so it will be better on the back. And it can be bigger as well. Dope. That's way too bright. Okay, I think I'm getting somewhere. Let's see. I actually really like how this is looking, and it's really like, it kind of looks like a child made this face. I like it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the sticker on this side. There we go. Always remember to save. So what I'll do right now is, I think it's looking pretty good as it is right now, so I'll make the render for the sticker that always goes on the box, just to get a feeling for how it will look and get a feeling for the box as well. So let's see, 3000 samples, that's quite high, but that's what I usually go for. And while this is trying to render, I'll just go for a break. I'm not sure if it Okay, I'm back. I think. I hope the audio is good. Please let me know. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I don't know how gas is right now, but yeah, it might be crazy considering how the ETH is going up so much. Yeah, you can hear me now. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, this is looking pretty good. It's pretty crisp, I gotta say. I'm happy with it. Yeah, wow. I think I'm just gonna what was this called? Highlight. I think I'm gonna make another version, or this same version, but I'll just make this more metallic and just see how that affects the whole thing. It looks a bit more dark when it's all metallic. Let's just render that out as well and compare the two. Thank you, thank you. With the neon. Oh, this is a bit. Yeah, this works actually. I love how it's like super geometrical some places, but it's like looks like the wires are kind of hand placed, which they are, so I think that's fun. Yeah, this looks pretty cool. I think so. Now I can compare the two. So this is non-metallic and this is more metallic. And I think I like the more metallic one better, and it's more also reflective here as well. Yeah, I like this. You know how big you set your samples for? Yeah, this is 3,000 samples, but the tiles just 64. I just did a bit of a. That doesn't really matter too much, just on the speed, but the samples here are 3,000. If I could do a Rude Boy in the Vaporwave aesthetic, I'm sure I could do that sometime. But I'm not gonna do any promises, but I like that aesthetic, it's cool. So I would do my interpretation of it at least. Highlight metallic. So let's see. Let's get the box in here and let's get Photoshop open as well. Yeah, I think it could be cool. Thank you. Oh no, it's the samples are 3,000. That's just because the quality is better. But it's a bit unnecessary perhaps, but I can afford to do it with this computer, so I like doing that. And I also like to give like a high quality video. Well, let's see. Highlight metallic. So what I usually do is I add convert it for smart filters, and then I add a camera raw filter on top, so I can adjust the colors a bit, give it some more contrast. Perhaps this one can glow a bit. Yeah, something like this, before and after. And then I go in here and I just put on the stroke, basically. Like this. And then I just save it. My graphics card is a 3090 RTX, so it's a quite good one. I just got it like a week ago. Okay, like this. So now I just swap out this image with the other image that I created, this sticker. And so now that should be there automatically, which looks nice. And it's on the back as well. What might be cool for this one is to add some neon to the box, but I'm not sure if that would be overkill or not. Maybe it might be. So, but for the box, let's see. I think this white light in here, could be another color, perhaps. It might be cool if it's like some sort of a blue. I'm not sure. I think that's too much. No, it's nice as it is. The white one. Some neon light inside the box. That might be cool. I could perhaps put the Rude Labs logo here with the red neon sign. That might be cool. However, this one, let's see, needs to be red for sure. And I think it's cool if it switches between a red and maybe like a dark. So it switches with the direction of the light. Okay, so maybe we add that logo inside the box. I think I can fetch it quite easy from another project, so I'll look into that. I don't remember which Rude Boy I am on right now. I'm gonna have to find that out. Which number? 64 something? Yeah, I made 64, so yeah, this will be number 65, and so I'll have to make that sticker. How are we on time? Oh shit, it's been almost 3 hours. Yeah. Time flies. Yeah, 2:46. Wow. I'm not sure if we will even make this in time for the minting. I think so. We're getting kind of close to finished product here. So let's see. Open. This one. Let's see. Is this an Illustrator file? I hope so. This was awesome to watch. Thanks, man. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, this is an Illustrator file. Awesome. And then I'll just open any of these posters. I hope. Yeah. And we need this number at least, 6 and 5 and 0. Zero, 6, 5. I'm not sure if you just left Assassin, but if you did, have a good one. I really appreciate you. Save as. Let me see if this is correct. Yeah. File. Save as 65. Save. Okay, and then export as 65 as well. Thanks, I appreciate that, Curator of Earth. I also appreciate you as a collector. Anyone who's watching this, I find it really, that's something I find nice. Thank you, guys. Are you serious? I have two blenders open at the same time? That's unnecessary. So this image right here is the one sticker, and I'll just switch that file out with another one. The one I just made. This one. There we go. Is Silly Tuna watching? I'm not sure. Would be awesome if he's here. I love him as well. But I think he has some big things coming up with his auction and stuff like that, so yeah, might be a busy guy. Colors here. This needs to be red. Been sitting here rendering my stuff. Nice to have some company. Oh man, that's insane. Let's cross the fingers for Silly Tuna and his auction. Oh, 8 p.m. UK time. Wow, that's in like 7 minutes, right? Oh, or was it just like 2 hours ago? We'll voice Chris's auction by the end of 2021. That would be insane. Okay, yeah, so this one thing should be red, I think. Perhaps more towards this. I don't know why it's so weird, this red thing. Okay, this is better. I don't know why. I want it to be more easier to read. That's weird. What's good, bro? Say flyet. Tusen takk, ass. Thanks a lot. This must be Yasin, right? I think so. Okay. This is... I don't know why I'm having some trouble with this sticker right now. Nice. That's nice, man. Takk for at du I streamen, da. Welcome to the stream, Yasin. Struggling way too much with the sticker right now. I don't know why. Let me open Blueprint and just look at what's going on with that sticker. This sticker stands out, so it's okay, it has the one gradient right here, and these are some separate colors. Okay, and the factory is up to 100. So these can just be some bright colors, I guess. There we go. Ah, finally. Perhaps it should be dark. No. might have to switch these two around. No, I liked it as it was, actually. Yeah, this is nice. This is actually not Cycles X. This is just 2.92, I think. Cycles X couldn't handle the volumetrics from the neon lights, so yeah, we had to switch. Okay, but I think this is looking pretty good, and the thing is I'm not gonna render this on my computer. I'm gonna send it to a cloud rendering. Because if not, it will take a bit too long, and then I can work on the poster and stuff like that in the meantime. This is way too orange. How long does it take to render on your computer? We can render a frame just to test it out. But usually oh, I actually like these colors. I'm gonna copy these and use it on here. Oh. That's actually really nice. Damn, look at these colors, they're so nice. But yeah, we can test to render an image just to see. So we can just render this first frame. Let's see how it goes. Let me adjust some settings here before. So it's a 4K render and the samples are 3000, and let's make this 512 for the tile size. That's just because it's basically rendering more at the same time, and graphics cards are designed to work that way, so that's why it will probably go a bit faster. But I'm interested to see how fast this will go. I think this is quite an intense render as well because of all the volumetric lights, so it's interesting to see. If I always render in 4K or just recently, I started rendering in 4K when I learned about the render farms. So I use Concierge, which is a render farm, and that's just because I wanted to deliver like the best product that I could to my customers, and that's why I decided it's better in 4K. But when I did it on my own computer, just rendered it, and I had like a super broken computer, that wasn't possible. At least not to do it every day for yeah, every day I couldn't do it. So I don't know. I think I started on like the first one I did in 4K was the Flexbot, because I wanted it to be like really special and make it just 4K when none of the others were. But now it's standard for me. So this is taking, we're at 2.5 minutes, so it's not too bad. But when it's supposed to when you're supposed to render 150 frames, you can times this render speed with 150 frames, and it's gonna take quite a while. But this looks crisp though, I gotta say. That's too much math for me. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that in my head as well. Yeah, so this is one frame for the spinning animation. And it took 3 minutes, so if we were to do 150 of those, 3 times 150, I don't know, like 3 times 100 would be 300, and then half of that would be 150, so 450 minutes, and then you can divide that by 60 and you get the hours. So it would be like 4 or 5 hours, something like that. 7.5 hours. Okay, that's nice. Quick maths. Thanks, Assassin. Yeah, so that would take a while. This is, keep in mind that this is in 4K and it's in 3000 samples, which often is quite unnecessary. But yeah, this is looking good. I'm happy with it. So we gotta do some more changes to the box though. I want it darker, and I think I want to have, oh, that's actually kind of nice. I want to have it so it's changing between almost, and perhaps start with the red. Might be cool to start with the red and have it go into like a black once it switches around. That might be too, I haven't really done a red box in a while. Might be too much though. It's not what I envisioned in the beginning, but that might be cool. Yeah, it can be like this. I think that looks good. How does it look? So from the front it's like that, but once it gets tilted a bit, let's see. Yeah, I think I want it to be more like this, so the red is more subtle. So right from the front you can see it, but once it turns around, the red disappears, and I like that. The colors are very aesthetically pleasing, thanks. Non-game is vicious. Neon game is vicious. Thanks, man. Appreciate that, Assassin. Gave me Miles Morales Spider-Man vibe for some reason. Yeah, probably the blue in the back really did it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep that or not. Not just as it is right now, but that blue is kind of nice. I think the ground has to be like darker. And this one, it can't be like that blue. It has to be more like a grayish. But this again might be too dark. I don't like that. How about UV color instead of blue? What's a UV color? Ultraviolet, like purple? I'm gonna keep it. We gotta have a pattern in here, I think. But I'm gonna keep it like like some tile, perhaps. Ultraviolet neon. Yeah, I can try it, but I don't think that's the color I want to go for. But we can try it for sure. Let's see. No. That's a no-go. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna get a brick texture. All right, let's see. This looks really like Spider-Man with the brick wall kind of thing. At least it gave me that vibe. Let's see, the mortar has to be closer. I think I want this really kind of metallic. And these need to be different. Now I think that we can implement some sort of a blue. Slight blue. Do you have anything tips for people starting out in Blender? Push yourself to do it every day. That's like one tip that really helped me. That's how I kind of got like most of my skills, I would say. Just making a render every day for 100 days. That's like a nice challenge to do. And you also build up a lot of like stamina and discipline, which is never bad to have and always good, actually. So yeah, Blender every day, that's like the best tip I can give you. And also, like, there's like learn shortcuts. A lot of people are always using these tools to like navigate. I don't even know how to use them. Like always using these tools to like dragging and stuff, but I just use this one thing, and that's G to grab, S to scale, and R to rotate, instead of like going up here and switching every time to like I want to rotate this blah blah blah. You just use this one. And if you want to rotate on the different axes, you just press R, and then you want to rotate on the X axis, you press X, the Y axis you press Y, and Z you press C or C, yeah. And the same with scaling. So yeah, that's like a good tip I have. At least that's something I find which really helps my workflow at least. I find this red box thing a bit too red, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a new like this, give this another color. I'm gonna switch this around. That's nice, and this one also needs to sparkle a bit, so I got that covered. Hey, will you keep up the video so I can learn for myself? Yeah. I'm recording it as well, so I'll probably just upload it to YouTube or something. And I think I'll just